One of the areas hit hardest by the floods was Fremont. The Regency 2 mobile home park in Fremont had to be evacuated due to the levee breach. Many of the residents in that park are Hispanic and say a week later they still haven't been informed on what's happening with their homes. They blame little information in Spanish from the city and no information from the park's management. They contacted morning anchor Maya Signs to hopefully get some answers.
At the parking lot of the Tienda Mexicana Guerrero, a Mexican grocery store in Fremont, I met with a group of residents from the Regency 2 mobile home park, which was flooded due to the overflowing Platte River.
They went around the park announcing that they were supposed to leave, but some people were at work during that time, so they really couldn't do that on time. So that's why a lot of people left their belongings at home. And by the time they got off of work, everything was a mess.
Residents have not been allowed in since last Friday when they were forced to evacuate. Many of them say they are not getting a response from the owner or property manager about cleanup procedures or damage repairs. Now, they did not want to show their face due to fear of retaliation from the park's management.
I've had to go stay in Omaha. They're out of hotel rooms here, and shelters are too crowded, I think even full. And it's urgent to get this addressed because my son starts school again on Monday.
Carlos Gonzalez says he's anxious to get inside of his home to get medicine for his son and wife.
We're running out of options. We need clothes, and they're not letting me in. And my wife is sick because she just gave birth to my daughter last week.
The families say they don't have a lot of money and are expecting the park's management to step in to help take care of the flood damage.
We demand they clean the park because my daughters can't return there with the current conditions. Everything is contaminated.
It's frustrating. The owner of the Regency hasn't even said, hey, we're here for you guys. This is how we're going to help. Or even just information from them. And the only info we're getting is from the city's auditorium, and it's all in English.
The owner needs to show face, because the property needs to do something for us. We pay them. We don't live there for free. It's their responsibility.
So we went to the mobile home park to get answers. That's where manager Edith Villaseñor told me residents can't go back inside until the city inspects the homes. Today we saw the crews working on inspecting the foundations. Villaseñor says the owner is out of the country but has been constantly getting updates from staff on the conditions. Volunteers have even gone in to help with the foundation cleanup. Now, the property manager says that most of the water that entered the trailer park entered through this storm drain. Now, as you can see behind me, there's still just a little bit of water left, but most of it has receded at this point. Now, they say that out of the 285 trailers in the lot, only about 4 to 5 of them had water go inside of the home. I asked Villaseñor who would be responsible for the cleanup and repairs. She says she didn't know yet. It would depend on damages and if the city came back with any reports of contamination.
The property manager says the city told her they hope to finish with inspections by the end of today so people could start going back into their homes. As for the distribution of information, the Dodge County Sheriff's Office hosted an informational meeting in Spanish at 5 p.m. today in Fremont to address concerns or questions the Hispanic community may have in Spanish.